school but who was mean to someone all the time. Some will call other students names and laugh at them when bad things happened to them. Well, the student was a bully and probably hurt a lot of people along the way. There are two main types of bullying. First, there's violent bullying. Pushing other classmates, yelling at them, or forcing them to do what you want. Our teachers always work hard to stop children from bullying each other in this manner. They teach us not to hit, kick, or speak to others in an impolite way. This type of bullying doesn't happen very often. Then there is the other type, emotional bullying. This happens when constantly pointing out the mistakes or faulting others. Even laugh at them when you think they're funny. Did you see so-and-so only got 70% on his science quiz? Or maybe, haha, so-and-so always eat so slowly. This may seem innocent at first, but over a period of time, the students might start to become more self-conscious and even lose his or her self-confidence. What's even scarier is how it affects people as they grow up. People who are bullied at school often grow up feeling like they're not good enough and don't believe in themselves as much as they should. Violent bullies often grow up to become more violent, maybe even in trouble with the police. Wow, that's pretty serious stuff. It really would benefit everyone if we would take the time to try and stop bullying each other. Maybe a good place to start is with myself. I should put myself in the other person's shoes. The next time I see someone fall, I should help them instead of laughing at them. When I see someone who doesn't know the answers, I should teach them instead of making fun of them. When someone gets a new haircut, I should point it out. I should tell them it looks nice. I know I sure wouldn't want others laughing at or teasing me if I was in their shoes. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Don't be a bully.
Thank you, Wen. That's right. We need to treat others as we want to be treated ourselves. The things we say sometimes affect others more than we realize. Now we have Huang Yanfei Sophie. I am an invisible girl. Let's welcome Sophie.
Pa! I make a vision to be my greatest joy. I'm the invisible girl. If I were invisible, I would rush to the playground and surprise and shock the other children. How? First, I would sit on the swing and rock its heart. The other children would be surprised because the swing was moving by itself. Also, I would play and talk to the children kindly. I would join their dodgeball game. When they threw the ball, I would make the ball turn around and fly up and down. They would probably say, "Oh my goodness, it's a ghost! Mama! Ah!" How frightening! This would be enough to make my big head in delight. Ha 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 ha. It would be terrifying but funny as well. My trick would not stop here. When I got home, I would even trick my mom and dad. When my mom made food, I would eat it all. Hey, who ate it? Maybe my eyes stopped playing tricks on me. Then I would switch all the plates and bowls, chopsticks and spoons. What a forgetful person I am. Maybe I need some more rest. She would say in bewilderment if my mom didn't sleep and watch TV. I would go sit next to her and chuckle with her. And if my dad wanted to smoke, I would blow the fire out. He would never get the fire on. Finally, my dad would stop smoking. Yeah! If my dad watched a sports program on TV, I would turn it off. My dad would even stop watching TV too. Everything would become the way I wanted. It would be fantastic. I wouldn't want to be an invisible girl all the time, only when I needed or wanted to. It would allow me to release my stress. What awesome opportunities I would have. I am Sophie. Thank you for listening.
interesting. I wish I could be invisible someday. It must be very, very interesting. Number 37, Chen Guanting, Dora. How to survive a trip on an airplane. Let's welcome Dora.
Hi everyone, my name is Dora, and I want to tell you a story about how to survive a trip on an airplane. The engines began to roar. We were moving so fast that I was being squished into my chair. I felt sick. When the plane started to leave the ground, I felt very dizzy. We were pointing almost straight up, but I felt like I wasn't even in my chair anymore. Suddenly, I could hear this terrible sound next to me. I was so scared. Was it the engines? Were they failing? Were we going to crash? And there was a terrible smell. I opened my eyes slowly and turned to the seat next to me, where my younger sister was throwing up. Ew, disgusting! I know here was nowhere for me to go, so I had to stay put. I knew from that moment that was going to be a really, really long flight. A movie started, but that was the kind of movie that I hated. There was lots of kissing and even more crying. So boring. Then a flight attendant came with our lunch. It's not disgusting. Worse than my sister throwing up. But I had to eat. My stomach was growling with hunger. I opened the box of it slowly. I was scared to look inside. It looked worse than it smelled. I forced it down and immediately felt ill. Things really couldn't get much worse, could they? After lunch, I tried my last resort, reading. I had just bought a new comic book and I was dying to read it. But when I tried to find it in my bag, the only book I had with me is my English grammar book. I opened it up and fell asleep immediately. Luckily, sleeping helped pass the rest of the journey. I learned some important things from my experiences. Firstly, never sit next to a small child. Secondly, pack your own lunch. And lastly, if you really want to get a good nap, fly first class. The seat looks a lot more comfortable. I hope your traveling experiences are better than mine. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Dora. Thank you for your advice. I believe you will have fun next time. Then, let's welcome Zhang Ruixuan, Jerry, Hypnotized.
Good morning, my name is Jerry. I'm here to give you a wonderful gift. It will be the best time of your life. I'm going to make you all hypnotized. So sit back and relax while I use my hypno powers to control your mind. You will obey all my commands. Don't worry, okay? I'm a very good person. No funny business. Here we go. Now give into the power of suggestion. I can control your mind. Very soon you will all be hypnotized. So stare deep, deep into my eyes. You know you must obey me. Focus on my voice and don't try to resist. Just look hard at this little doodad. For the most relaxing time you've ever had. Now, when I say the word banana, you will all be hypnotized. 1, 2, 3, banana! And now, I have you in my power. I want you to do my homework. Scratch my back and wash out all my underwears. Never mind. Your eyes look empty enough to obey me and do all this nasty stuff. Wash my Volkswagen, but don't scratch it. Clean my toilet and wax it. Now walk like robots. Sing or dance like Michael Jackson.
Billie Jean's not my lover. She's a girl who claims I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Boom! Isn't it fun?
Is there anything else you could do? Maybe a kiss. No chance not from you. I guess I'm finished. I'm tired of being your master and lord. When I say the word guava, you will wake up and forget everything. 1, 2, 3, guava. So wake up and open your eyes. Wasn't it fun to be hypnotized? Don't you feel fresh and relaxed? And check out my toilet. It's shiny wax. And hey, if you're angry, don't blame me. At least I didn't make you eat this fat bee. You know what I could have, so just be cool. I'll see ya later. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Jerry. Do you have fun being hypnotized? It's interesting, isn't it? Then we have Wu Chenxue, Ernson. Dear Mom says no.
Mommy, can I play computer games? No, you don't have time for that. You need to study. Can I have some chicken nuggets? No, you don't have time for that. You need to study. Can I do my homework? No problem. Dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever said no to your children or been told no by your parents? When I was little, I asked my mom, will I be a superstar? She said, no, Erson, you are not born to be a superstar. You need to study hard. So I changed my mind and tell her I want to be a scientist and won the Nobel Prize. But this time she said no again. Sometimes when I do not score on the exam, usually I get blamed. Erson, what are you doing? Even a 3-year-old kid can do this math problem. Sometimes when I get good grades, I ask my mom to buy me some gift. But she said, no, Erson, you need to grow up. You shouldn't get any gift. So don't even think about it. After that, I always feel disappointed. Sometimes I want my mom to bring me to my favorite restaurant, McDonald's. She will just say no again. It's not healthy to eat junk food. I will cook for you. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really my mom's dear and lovely son. If yes, how can she deny me over and over again and hurts my feelings? One day, when I'm walking my dog, Lucky, I realized one thing. No, Lucky, don't eat like chicken. You are a vegetarian. No, Lucky, don't pee here. That's not polite. Pee by the bad neighbors. I love my dog. That's why I say no to him. So does my mom. She said no because she wants to protect me and because she loves me. But is it necessary to always say no? Of course not. So ladies and gentlemen, why don't we say in a more positive way? Try to believe and trust others. Next time, I will say, no problem. Thank you for your attention. Hope you have a nice day.
I think Auntie's right. Think in a positive way and use positive words are good manners in our daily lives. Let's welcome Lin Shuting, Tammy, learning English happily.
Hello everyone, I'm Tammy, and today I want to talk about learning English happily. Did you learn English in school? If you don't, I suggest you start learning now. Why? Let me tell you. It's because English is useful and popular in many countries. People speak English to make more friends and to get a better job. It's the best way to make you stay out. But most of Chinese think learning English is boring. However, did you know learning English can be interesting too? Let me tell you in detail. First, you can watch many movies and TV programs. There are many good TV programs and movies such as Discovery and Harry Potter. If you understand English, you will understand better. Second, you can listen to the radio which has many programs like ICRT and Studio Classrooms. Third, during summer and winter time, you can join summer or winter camp. You can have fun with the foreigners. You can make friends who are from different countries and they will help you learn more cultures. Learning English is not as difficult as what you see. There are many good ways to learn English happily. Learning English happily can make your English improve and make you feel confident. Choose a way of learning to fit your need most. Thank you for your attention.
Good job, Jenny. I think you can choose the easy and fun ways to learn English. Next, let's welcome Chen Lihong, Jason, shopping at the supermarket.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason. Today my topic is shopping at the supermarket. My parents usually do the weekly supermarket shopping together. Last week my father had to work late and my mother asked me to go with her. I hate shopping, but I said yes. I thought maybe this time I will change my mind. Since it has been a while since the last time I went shopping with my parents. There were a lot of cars in the car park. We had to park a long way from the entrance. It was pouring with rain when we arrived and we got very wet. We didn't have any umbrellas on the car, so we had to run all the way to the entrance of the supermarket. The first trolley we chose would not go properly. There was something wrong with one of the wheels. I could not get the trolley going straight, so I had to go and get another one. It took a while since most of the better ones were taken, and the ones that were left behind were either broken or had lots of garbage inside. The aisles in the supermarket were very crowded. It was difficult to get around. Someone bumped into Mom. She was carrying a bottle of juice and she dropped it. Instantly, everyone nearby turned around and looked at us as something terrible is about to happen. There were a mess all over the floor. A shop assistant came to clean it up. Mom and I were very embarrassed. Mom bought a lot of things, such as fruit, bread, butter, and our trolley was very full. After a long wait at the checkout, we paid and went to the car. Luckily, the rain stopped then. Else I wonder how we are ever going to load all the things onto the car. We could not find the car key by the time we arrived at the car. We had locked the car with the key inside. We had to wait for Dad to bring the spare key. It was a terrible experience. I'm sure I'll never go on a trip to the supermarket again. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.
Thank you, Jason. When I was little, I also liked to shop with my parents at the supermarket on weekends. Now we have Chen Guanting, Kent, 5 reasons for brushing my teeth every day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kent. Today, I am going to talk about 5 reasons for brushing my teeth every day. Most children don't like to brush their teeth. They think brushing their teeth is troublesome, since they have to eat and get their teeth dirty again every day. Why bother brushing them? But I'm not one
teeth. How can you feel comfortable if you keep smelling it every time when you open your mouth? Doesn't it feel like you have stuff in there? Not to mention if you're talking to others, you have fewer and fewer friends, I bet. Sir, I need my teeth for chewing and tasting. I like to eat, so I can't use my teeth. My great-grandmother has no teeth, and she sometimes complains there are too many things she can chew or bite, and even when she eats, she tastes nothing. A terrible sense. First, brushing my teeth every day makes them look white, clean, and pretty. I am a happy kid and I laugh a lot. People see my teeth when I laugh, so I need to get them healthy and pretty. No matter how ugly your face is, once you have rows of yellow teeth or cavities in them, you won't make it to Prince Beauty or Prince Charming and never become a superstar in the future. Have you ever seen a yellow tooth or cavity in Lady Gaga or Justin Bieber's nose? No way! The fifth reason, and the most important one to me, is that dentists are the scariest human being around. They are kind of okay when you go to have a regular checkup. But once they found the decaying tooth, they become monsters. They take out all the tooth and stick them into your mouth, disguise your cries and tears. With the sound of chainsaw, it becomes a horror movie. Therefore, everybody, please take my advice and brush your teeth every day. If not for the first 4 reasons, then at least for the last one. Oh my, have I just babbled a lot before I brush my teeth? Sorry about that. Got to go brush my teeth. Bye.
Thank you, Pat. I'll tell my baby boy to brush his teeth every day because he always wants to be a superstar. Now, let's welcome Chen Youhuai, Jimmy, a scary experience.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jimmy. Today, I would like to share with you my scary experience. One day, my brother and I were alone in our house. My parents had come for a wedding and had left me in charge. I was doing my homework while my younger brother was watching television. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. Ding dong, ding dong. My younger brother rushed to the door, thinking that our parents had come home. He unlocked the door and opened it. Outside stood a tall man, wearing a black raincoat and black rubber boots. He said that he was a salesman and asked politely that if our parents were at home. Without thinking, my brother said, "No." Then he asked if we would like to buy some comic books, which he was selling. I quickly explained that we were not supposed to buy anything without our parents' permission. Then, as I was about to close the door, he forced his way into our house. He took out a knife and forced me to tie my brother's hand up with some rope, which he took out from his pocket. I tied up his hand, but I tied it in a special way, so my brother could untie himself. The man then tied my hands up and locked both of us in the kitchen. Soon, he went upstairs to search the bedroom for valuables. I managed to teach my brother how to untie the rope on his hand. He then untied me. I rushed to the telephone to call the police. But the line was dead, and all the doors were all locked from the outside, and I did not have the keys to unlock them. Luckily, the robber forgot to lock the kitchen window. My brother managed to get out of the house through the window, and I told him to go to the neighborhood police post to search for help. When my brother tried to climb through the window, he was so nervous that he couldn't stand on the front and fell. It hurt so much that my brother burst out crying. The robber heard his crying, looked out of the window, shouting, "Stop!" to us. Both of us were so frightened that we couldn't even stand up. Then I saw the robber running toward us with his gun in his hand. My heart was beating so fast that I started to feel dizzy. Then I fainted. Later, I heard my mom yelling, "Jeremy! Jeremy! Wake up! It's 7:50 already!" 7:50? I opened my eyes and couldn't believe that I was late for school. But the rubber was just a dream. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.
Jimmy, so were you scared by your mom or the rubber? It's lucky that it was just a dream. Now we have Yao Jieyi, Jerry, how I went to Antarctica.
Woohoo! Hello everybody! Do you feel hot? I don't. I'm happy it's hot here. My name is Jerry and I just got back from Antarctica just in time for my speech. For those of you who don't know, Antarctica is in the South Pole. No, it's not for Centaurus. However, there are many penguins that live in Antarctica. My story is about how I went to Antarctica. I live in Taiwan. It only snows on the mountains here and I'm not allowed to go there because mountain is too cold. Well, snow is cold, I said. I really want Christmas with snow. One day, my teacher read a story about Antarctica. I thought, that's where I would go. But how will I go? I decided to go check on the internet. Let's see, it said I need a few things. Tools, a carpet, and an imagination. Now, where could I get imagination? I had a magic carpet. This magic carpet could fly far away to many countries. Well, it said, sit down, relax, and count to 3. Suddenly, I heard a loud wave crashing down. Hooch! What was that? All around me, I saw monkeys, apes, parrots, zebras, and many small birds. Chirp, chirp! No, this is not Antarctica. So I sit down on the carpet, close my eyes, and counted to 3. 1, 2, 3. It was quiet, so quiet until I heard a loud wave of water crashing down as I went up. Woo! I was running on the hotbed well, low and high, up and down, fast and slow. It was fun, but this is not Antarctica. So I closed my eyes and counted to 3. 1, 2, 3. It became so cold and my body shook everywhere. When I opened my eyes again, to my surprise, I was in the middle of Antarctica. I saw many penguins moving about in groups and relaxing in the snow just like we do on Kenting Beach. Yippee! I made it! But how you ask? Well, I closed my eyes and saw many pictures in my mind. So I guess that is what imagination is. Next time if you want to travel somewhere, then just close your eyes, count to 3, and voila! Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jeremy. I would like to visit the penguins there as well. Now, we have Lai Wei-zhen, Dana, my first trip on an airplane. Let's welcome Dana.
Welcome everybody. My name is Dana and today I am going to tell you about the first time I ever traveled by airplane. The roaring engine took us up swiftly. Far below, the city looked so small that the cars and buildings looked like toys. The airplane soared above the clouds and my ears began popping like popcorn. Pop, pop, pop. I closed my eyes tightly and focused on the sound of the engines. Suddenly, I could hear this terrible sound next to me. I was so scared. Was it engines? Were they failing? Were we going to crash? Then there was a terrible smell. I opened my eyes slowly and turned to the seat next to me, where my younger sister was throwing up. Ew, disgusting! There was nowhere to go, so I had to stay put. I knew from that moment that this was going to be a really long flight.